All right, Shalom, I just want to start off by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Shem Yahweh Shai, Shem Hagadash, double honors to the apostles and the millstone, who rule and teach well, peace, blessings, I keep pushing this true Shalom. Now I got a lesson here going into, all right, Israel, Yasharahla, we will rule next, not you heathens, okay? And that's a true thing, because these heathens really think that they're going to rule next, they have that proud, they have that they have that proud, you know uh you know uh showing off missiles, showing off missiles, and you know seeking to to devour us Israelites, you know but it says I'm gonna start out. I'm gonna just hop right into this lesson. All right, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? All right. It says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? So right here it says that they imagine a vain thing. So, you know, you know, right about now, the heathens are seeking to, you know, uh, you know, uh, seeking out plans to come up against the Israelites, and trying to see if they can rule over us. But that's not going to be so, according to the scriptures, because the scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing, that all the earth will, all the nations will know that the Lord that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is the over the has power, in over the children of Israel. All right, you know that is with the children of Israel. All right, no. So, and then I'm Lord willing I get some scriptures. Lord willing I get some scriptures on that. All right, but it says Psalms 2:1. It says, "Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?" So that's a vain thing that the heathens are imagining right now. Is imagining a vain thing. That they're gonna rule next. You know, you know, but that's not true. You know. All right, and I'm gonna read verse 2. And it says, the kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord, again, and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. So that's what's going on right now. They're taking counsel, you know, you know, seeing how they're gonna rule next, like I was explaining. But it says, this is verse 4. It says, he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, the Lord shall have them in derision. It says, then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. I will deliver, it says, I will declare the decree. The Lord hath said unto me, thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. All right, and I'm gonna jump down. No, I'm gonna keep reading. It says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. All right, so we're gonna have these heathens in our possession. We're gonna have these heathens. We're gonna be ruling over these heathens. Not. You know. You know. We're gonna be ruling over all these heathens, especially Esau, Edom. Our top enemy. You know. You know, because going back to Genesis, it says, roughly paraphrasing, that they said that then shall I slay my brother Jacob. All right. So all right. So Then I'm gonna read verse 9. Then I'm gonna jump into some more precepts. It says, "Thou shalt break them with the rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Be wise now, therefore, O you kings. Be instructed, ye judges of the earth. So serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling." It says, "Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye persecute and ye perish from the way when his wrath is kindled. But a little blessed are all they that put their trust in him." Right. So we have to wait upon the Lord until this time comes. Okay, we have to wait upon the Lord because we're not in a position to rule over you know our oppressors because we're oppressed right now. We're still in captivity. But we're gonna be the next rulers over you know over the planet Earth. We're gonna be rulers over the heathen and our enemies. All right, it's like and our top enemy, which is Esau Edom, and that's what this picture is right here. It's just an illustration of going into how we're going to rule over our oppressors. Okay, all right. So let's get all right. Let's get Deuteronomy. Let's get Leviticus 19 or 26 and 27. It's like Leviticus 26 and 17. Let's just get I won't make this too long, so I'm gonna just get the second Ezra. All right. It says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." All right. So Jacob. Well, for it says Esau. Which is so-called white man, and you know they have control over the planet Earth right now. Like it says in Job 9:24, it says the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. All right. So it says, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Jacob, and that's going into the 12 tribes of Israel. All right. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indian, Haitians, and Jamaicans. Which are the biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. Those. You are the chosen people. Okay, let's get a scripture on that. All right, I'm going to get Deuteronomy 7. Starting in verse 6, it says, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord the Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth." Okay, so we are chosen above all the people that are upon the face of the earth, you know, and we are the chosen ones. Okay, so going back, it says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of the followeth." All right, so we are, you know, going to we are going to be the rulers over the next world that's to come. It's not going to be the end all. This current world right now that we're living in isn't the end all be all. You know, this isn't. It's going to be a destruction of America, and then the world ends. Where it's just nothing existing. No, that's not what it is. It's transition of power. All right, so let's get a quick scripture on that, and it's just some basic scriptures going into you know how we're gonna rule next. Not these heathens, and not Esau Edom at the top. Well, it's not gonna be uh Esau Edom so it's like it's not gonna be these heathens ruling next. After 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 Yahweh takes these Edomites down. All right, it's just because I'm gonna get verse 1. It says a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. And then I'm reading verse 3. It says, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. All right. You know, so let's jump down to verse 8. Now, this is the point right here. It says, because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Okay. So because of all the the laws and the unfair, or the unrighteous dealings, all the unrighteous laws and legislations that they push forth upon, Jacob, there's going to be a transition of power in a kingdom given to Jacob. All right. There's not going to be, any wickedness or wicked laws, pushed forth into the next rulership to come. All right. Like in like it says in Matthew the 24th chapter, it says, if wickedness should it's like it says, if wickedness, you know be be going on, much longer, then no flesh will be saved. So we have to keep pushing this word out, and keep trying to wake up our people, trying to wake up the hopeful elect, you know, trying to wake up the hopeful elect, you know. That way we can that way Yahweh Shai can come back and redeem us, Lord willing, we be a part of that number. All right. Now let's get one more scripture. This is Revelation. This is Revelation 2. Starting verse 25. It says, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come. Meaning, it says, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come. Meaning that, that which you have, the faith that you have, and the faith that you have, for, these prophecies, that are truly, coming to pass, that are going to stand, and it says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my words to the end, to him will I give power over the nations. All right. And I'm reading verse 27. It says, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I have even as I received of my Father. All right. So, these heathens are going to be in slavery. They're going to be, in hardcore bondage. Because of what, roughly paraphrasing, it says that they're going to have to receive double. That's speaking about Esau Edom, if I'm not mistaken. But these I'm gonna get Revelation 13 and 9 and 10, and I'm gonna close out. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. All right. So, that explains it right there. All right. You know, it says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. All right. So there you have it. All right. So, these heathens are going to go into hardcore bondage, hardcore slavery. All right, for what they've done to our people. Okay. But that was it. That was I think that was pretty much it on this lesson. All right, I just want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Hakadash.